This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at Burger King, die drei Fragezeichen Mystery Burger, only in the cinema. So they've got a promotion going on with the three detectives and a movie of those, and now they have a mystery burger, and it's either chicken or beef, I think. Yeah, I paid, let me take a look at the receipt, €3.79 for it. I don't quite know what's on it, and it feels a bit like a product that they sort of use as to get rid of, well, sort of patty matter that they've got in the back of the freezer of the, well, locality where you buy this at, and that can then be either chicken or beef, whatever has been left from the rest of the week today on Sunday, of course. But it seems like we've got a chicken sandwich, which is nice. I do like chicken sandwiches. We do have cheese, we do have tomato, we do have lettuce, and we've got sauce. Don't quite know what that sauce is, and I forgot to bring the knife, so I will, during the video, without stopping the recording, get myself a knife and my tweezers, and then we're going to do the cross section of the sandwich. Sorry, I was bumping into the tripod there. Let's do the cross section right now to get that out of the way. So, okay, so we have the chicken patty, breading seems to be nice enough, lettuce and the sauce. Yeah, is anything on the bottom? Just more sauce, yeah, more sauce. So I guess we're going to give this a bite right over without further ado. Yeah, the chicken is fine in flavour. Can't really say that I really appreciate cheese on chicken. Not a huge fan of that. But let's take a look at the cheese all by itself. It tastes a bit different than the regular cheese they've got. This tastes like one of these American style sandwich cheeses that actually tries to mimic a proper actual cheese. Not quite sure which one, but there is one. Maybe I'm just imagining things though. Let's see what the sauce all by itself is like. It's weird, it's quite runny. Feels a bit like a not too flavour intensive salad dressing. The tomato seems to be fine in texture. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, tomato's okay. And the lettuce, that is fine too. Okay. So, oh, the chicken. I have to at least try and take a look at the chicken all by itself, right? Well, I guess I'm not going to get it all by itself, but we do have the chicken and the breading and some sauce. Yeah. Just a regular chicken patty. Decent flavour to it, and the breading. The slightest hint of spiciness, but decent flavour, yeah. Overall, so far, I'm not too unhappy about this particular sandwich, but I'm also not overwhelmed in a positive fashion. No, actually quite boring, and honestly, it could do without the cheese in my opinion. It was warm when I had it in my backpack, and I rode the bike straight back home, and I expected this to be a bit warmer when I got home and when I got to the desk. But it's quite mild in temperature, yeah. So I think I'm going to finish this off, and I'll see you with the review sheet in just a second. Alright, the consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I don't have anything to complain about really. It looked as it should. The first impression was decent. It didn't look bad or taste bad. Can't really complain here. Color-wise, same story here. Both sections full points therefore. Consistency and texture wise, I give 1.75 out of 2 available points. Everything has been decent. The cheese was that American style cheese that tried to be something different. Maybe it actually is something genuinely different. It doesn't really feel too genuine though. It's still got that sort of uninspiring texture. The flavor was a bit nicer than usual, but maybe again I'm just imagining things. The rest has been fine though in consistency and texture. The patty was okay, the chicken patty, the lettuce was, the tomato was, could have been a bit fresher, but well, this is what you're gonna get right here, right now. One thing I don't really like is the consistency of the sauce. That was, in my opinion, just a bit too runny, a bit too watery. Not a huge fan of that. And it doesn't have too much flavor either. 1.75 out of 2 available points here for, therefore, here in the consistency and texture section. Taste-wise, 2.5 out of 5 available points, because overall this has been a bit uninspiring. The patty was fine, the bread was fine, lettuce and tomato were okay as well. But overall, as a mix of flavors, I don't think this didn't really feel too much like a proper sandwich, a proper chicken sandwich. I think the cheese, with the flavor that it did supply, doesn't really fit in here, and the sauce, that really didn't taste of much at all. Yeah, therefore just half points here. Theme realization-wise, also very much a representation of what I have just said. Overall, not a very exciting thing. This right here would have been nicer if there was a beef patty on it, but since we got the chicken patty, maybe there is a beef patty sometimes and sometimes it's a chicken patty. At least this is what I think is the case. It said like beef or chicken on the like terminal thing where you order these things now. So yeah, the beef one probably is better. The cheese is gonna fit better into that, and the lack of flavor from the sauce is not gonna be that much of an issue therefore. So maybe that's nicer, but this one here, the chicken version, yeah, not bad, but not great certainly. Average at best. Therefore, 6.75 as a total rating for the Burger King Mystery Burger, the chicken one in this case. And I think this is where we're going to end this particular video. If you have got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that I'm going to see you soon. Until then.